Alright guys, hey, was flipping through the channel, TV the other day, and saw this show. It was called If You Really Knew Me, and I guess the title kind of struck me as something like, why is this on MTV? Because usually they have these garbage TV shows, but I don't know, it seemed pretty productive, so I left it on, and I was watching some of these kids, and they were like really really upset. Well, not upset. I don't know what they were feeling exactly. I guess they were just really emotionally bound together. There was a whole group of them, and they seemed really close. Yeah, I don't know, not close, but open with each other, I guess. And I felt this connection. It's like, wait a minute, like I can relate to some of these kids. Like some of them have emotional problems where they're constantly judging themselves. I mean, some of them like have eating disorders, and I'm just thinking to myself, wow, like I thought I had it bad at times, but not even close. These kids, some of them just go through so much, and you don't really think about that. You don't really think like, oh, you see some kid walking by in the cafeteria and you think, oh, he looks weird. Look at his hair, haha. I mean, you need to think how many people have the audacity to say that to their face. I mean, I'm sure there are, and if they heard you talking about that, I'm sure they'd be really offended by it. I mean, that would piss me off if someone was talking about me like that. Like someone walks by, they make fun of my gauges, or my fucking hairdo or whatever. I mean, who cares? Like, who are you to judge me? And I don't know, because I make fun of people. I'm not gonna lie, I do. Like, it's wrong. And after seeing this, I don't think I will. But yeah, I definitely did make fun of people, and I don't know. Like, I never really thought about like even saying, wow, like he has a crooked nose. Like maybe he gets that a lot. Maybe like I know it sounds stupid, but like what if his parents hate him because of that? I mean, what if they're alcoholics and he has a horrible life, or what if they're drug addicts? What if he's a drug addict? Like you don't know this person's life. Why would you make fun of it? It's like make fun of them because of their hair or something. I mean, they like some people really take that to heart. I mean, I know I get really offended when people make fun of me. Maybe that's just me, but I mean, it really, that like you think, okay, the person walked away, they're fine after you make fun of them, but no, like that sticks with them, like all the time. Like I know when people make fun of me, like in high school, I wasn't exactly the skinniest kid around. And whenever people make fun of me for it, like in swimming, I would just think, you know what, like, am I doing something wrong? Like, should I go on a diet? Should I go work out more? I mean, I don't know, it sticks with them. They really do get emotionally attached to these people that are making fun of them, and they're really being hurt by it. And I don't like that. So I guess my whole point in making this video is because if they have the courage to do it, why shouldn't I? I mean, I want people to know me. I want people to know who I am. I want, especially my friends and family. If they don't know who I am, then I don't know. There's really no point. Why live for yourself? I mean, there's other people out there. You gotta impress. You've gotta make friends and everything. So I don't know. Well, I guess I'll get on with it. If you really knew me, if you really knew me, I guess you would know that I can be a really funny guy at times. I can make you pee your pants if the mood is right and everything. Uh, Not all the time, just sometimes. Um, if you really knew me, you know that if the occasion calls for it, or if you need me to, I can be a real sweetheart. I can be really kind. I can be the listener that you need. Yeah, and that's really all I have to say. If you really knew me, you know that I can be a real gentleman. Uh, Not all the time. I like to joke around, but I don't know. Once again, I shouldn't because I make these women's rights jokes, and the truth is, people went around and it's like people, like women didn't have their rights. And same thing when I make black jokes and Hispanic jokes. I mean, these people are like they went through their times and they shouldn't have to go through it anymore. But I forget where I was going with that. But anyways, if you really knew me, you would know that I'm constantly fighting myself in my head. Like constantly judging my appearance, judging the way I sing, judging the way I play music, judging the way I do everything. Like, even it even goes down to my handwriting. Like, my writing's sloppy. I don't want them to see it, so I'll put my papers on the bottom of the pile. Yeah, brushing my teeth, like I'll see someone next to me and they'll be doing it a different way. And I'll just like freak out in my head. I don't know what like triggers it, but it just happens. So you know that I'm constantly battling myself and judging my appearance and everything. Like, I don't know. Not the greatest looking guy, but what can you do? It's just something that you can't really help. If you really knew me, you know that I'm judgmental. That was someone across it. If you really knew me, you'd know that I'm somewhat judgmental. When I see people in the hall or in the cafeteria or something, I think they look funny. I'm not afraid to say something, you know. I just, hey, look at that kid's shirt. That's the only shirt I've ever seen. I guess you don't realize, like, maybe that kid's poor and he can't afford any nicer clothes like me. Like, I wear decent clothes, so I don't really go through that. But I mean, maybe these kids, like, their mom and dad are working third shift jobs, making $7.25 an hour, and they have bills to pay. I mean, you don't know this stuff, so why would you want to like go and hurt them? And once again, you don't think about it when you're doing it, but afterwards you think to yourself, wow, I was a real asshole about that. I mean, I don't know, it's just something like, you think, oh, that kid has ugly shoes. Maybe he can't afford nicer ones. Maybe he can't afford nicer ones. Maybe that last paycheck went to paying for the heat, or paying for the water, or buying their like only meal for 3 days. I mean, you don't know this stuff. If you really knew me, you know that I'm a Boy Scout, and like when people make fun of me for that, I don't know, it doesn't really offend me. It kind of bothers me though. Like, I don't know, like I just actually got Eagle, by the way. Like, I was really excited about that. And when people hear that I'm a Boy Scout, they like make fun of me. I don't understand what exactly is to be made fun of about it, because I mean, it's something. It's an organization. It's like showing that you're able to be a good person, and you live like virtuously, I guess. I don't know. What else? I don't know. I guess that's really it for that. But yeah, I guess the main thing here is just watch what you say around people. Watch what you do to people. Like, I used to fight a lot, and I never really thought about it. Like, the one time I smashed some kid's eye in, the rock, and I wasn't thinking about it. I was just so angry at the time, you know? And a couple years later, after I decided to mellow down with it, I was thinking to myself, like, why did I do that? Like, what made me hate him so much that I had to smash his eye in? I mean, he was bleeding from, like, right here. I mean, what makes people want to do that? What makes people want to be mad at each other? There really is no reason for it. There's honestly not, but it's whatever, I guess. I don't know. If you guys want to comment or whatever underneath, post your own videos. I strongly encourage it, because this has been pretty nice, actually. Real emotional time. I don't know. I'm an emotional guy though, so I don't know. Maybe it's just hitting me harder than it'll hit others. But you know, just like tell me what you think. Tell me your own stories if you want. Like I said, it was really worth it for me to do it. It took some time out of the day, and I don't know. Guess I'll see you guys around.